Greetings, brothers and sisters, men, women all around the world. Welcome to another episode of PLM News Awareness Session. I'm your brother, Fiji. Today, we have a topic that we're going to discuss, and it's a very important topic, and we like for everybody to get involved in this topic. Send in your comments. We want you to like this here and just actually send in what you need, how you feel about this here, how you all feel about it. First of all, I wanted to thank the subscribers on behalf of PLM News. Is that thank you all for your support and thank the subscribers. You know, we almost at 4,800 subscribers, uh, and like I say, to a lot of other platforms, you know, that'll be small, but for us, this is a great deed for us because we almost at 5,000 subscribers, and our subscribers are hardcore believers in what we are doing here. Thank you all, thank you all, thank you all for your support. Now, the topic that we have today, it deals with bad apples versus good apples, and we see this a lot in society. Whereas if a police does something wrong, one thing that the public relations department of the police force do, they immediately comes out and say, this doesn't reflect whatever those particular police have done. They'll come out and say, this doesn't reflect the entire police department. So they do not want society to hold the entire police department at fault for what a few people have done. It's the same thing in any corporation, any banks, any organization, or wherever you may go. And what I'm going to do today, I'm going to show you all what I mean. I'm going to show you this here. I want you all to take a listen to this here.
I don't. And yes, I do believe that there's bad apples in every organization. There's bad apples in religion. There's bad apples in fire department. There's bad apples in the police department. There's bad apples in the government. There's bad apples everywhere, but that don't make the whole entire organization a bad apple. The police is whooping and killing black folks every day, but does that make the whole organization, the police department, bad? No, that makes that individual a bad apple. That does not paint the whole police force as a bad apple, and that's the same thing apply to any organization. How could you take one bad apple and throw it in the bunch and say the whole bunch is bad? So if that's the case, then the whole police force is bad because they're killing the shit out of black folks. Individually, they doing.
What the brother Crusher was saying about apples, and where he's coming from with this is this here. Every time somebody does something, they say they belong to growth and development or any street organization, whether it's the Blackstones, Vice Lords, Peace Stones, Souls, BGs, Crips, Bloods, BD, it don't matter. They try to blame the whole organization for that one particular individual's faults. Now, let me give y'all an example of this here. We have this red apple. This is a red apple. This is a bag of green apples. Can you mix this red apple with this bag of green apples? No, you cannot mix this red apple with a bag of green apples. This is a Honey Crisp red apple. This is some Granny Smith apples. This one apple cannot spoil this whole batch because the only thing that they have in common is that they are an apple. So if this apple is bad, that don't mean that all of these apples here are going to be bad. Now, and I'm saying that because when one person does something in an organization, that makes them an outlaw within that organization. That does not make the entire organization bad. That make that particular individual in the organization bad. It's just like what was said in the July the 1st, 1983 letter when it says, our brothers, we are for you and not against you as long as you are following the dictates of the law. Only when you go outside of these dictates are we against you, because you are then disrupting organizational unity, becoming an outlaw to the law. and this would not be tolerated. So if you are outside of the laws and policy that governs any organization, that don't matter whatever it is, a company or whatever it may be, if you get outside of what that company stands for, you an outlaw to that company. They can't come in and hold that whole company responsible for the actions of one individual. So with that being said, there are a lot of men and women on the outside who do not truly believe in the concept and ideology of organization. They don't believe in it. They believe they get to talk about they renegades, they insanes, they this, they that, they this, they that, they everything, and they don't acknowledge or fit in within the overall scheme of things. So if they don't fit in with the overall scheme of things, then that means those particular individuals are not within this batch. They're not in this batch. This is them right here. This is them. This one person, hold this person accountable for their own action. Don't hold this whole batch responsible for this being a rotten apple or a bad apple. This is a bad apple. This isn't a bad apple. These are not bad apples. These are good. So we have to learn, society, we have to learn that we cannot group everybody in the same category. This is not a one size fit all. The United States government is not a one size fit all. Prime example, Joe Biden does wrong, Obama done wrong, Clinton done wrong, Bush done wrong, Trump done wrong. But do y'all hold every president that has come before that president or that's going to come after that particular president accountable for the person action before? No. Do y'all hold the entire government responsible for what one bad congressperson do? No. When that particular congressperson does wrong, you know what you do? You take him to court or you indict him or y'all kick him out of Congress. When the guy George Santos from out of New York was found to be a fraud, what did they do? They kicked him out of Congress. Did they abolish or did they blame the entire legislative branch for what George Santos did? No. So why would you all blame the whole batch responsible for what one, two, or either three people's done? You all tell me. Help me understand this here. Send in your comments. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Participate with us. Let us know how you feel. For all of you out there that truly believes that no matter what one person does, that everybody shouldn't be held accountable for that, you all let me know how y'all feel about it. If y'all think that one person is or the batch should be responsible for what one person did, okay, cool. Send in your comments. Let's debate it. And on that note, I want to thank you all for always tuning in to a positive lifestyle management. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Peace.